All right, hey, this is Osh with CrossFit Invictus. Got my friend here, Hunter, and we're gonna go through the PVC Dislocate. In my humble opinion, this is the #1 shoulder exercise you can do, bar none, for flexibility, mobility, and for strength eventually, right? So when we're doing dislocates, he's gonna grab a PVC nice and wide with the overhand grip. I like for him to go hollow with his body and to put his feet together to mimic the handstand, because when we're doing dislocates, I like my shoulders to be open in the handstand. That's more gymnastics focused, but you can have your feet wide if you want to. When he initiates the movement, he's gonna pull up with a full grip, pull the bar overhead. When he gets to the top, the important thing here is he's gonna roll his shoulders forward or in-locate his shoulders, and then roll down the rest of the way to his butt. Then when he pulls it back over, he's gonna dislocate or roll his shoulders back in the shoulder girdle, and then come back through. Just do like a couple more, Hunter. In-locate on the way back, dislocate on the way forward, right? The great thing about that is it moves the shoulder joint, it rotates it in the socket, so it's a little bit smoother on the backside, which usually gives people problems. As he develops his strength and mobility through the dislocate, he's gonna wanna pull his hands closer together. You wanna turn backwards, so you can see the back. A little bit closer together and then do the same thing, right? And this is mobility or flexibility work. So we don't want grinding, we don't want popping. If you're hearing grinding or popping, you're working too hard, right? Flexibility is a month-long game, not a days-long game. So you want to take your time with this and build this mobility over months, right? Don't try to force it too much. We don't want to attack mobility the way we attack a workout, okay? After he gets done with about 10 to 12 of those, right, he's going to switch to the in-locate. So he's going to put the stick behind him, grab it like he's doing dumbbell curls with his palms facing forward. He's going to initiate the movement with his shoulders, same deal, pulling it up and over, straight arms. Good. If you have some mobility issues in the shoulder and your biceps are tight, you might have a little slightly bent elbow. That's okay, but remember we want to work to pull that out eventually. Go ahead and do a couple more. Nice. Then when you're ready, you're going to slide the weight on for both dislocates and inlocates. The big thing about adding the weight is keeping the weight right in the middle. Right, and pull it up and over. It's going to feel a little bit different. As he's doing this, he wants to adjust to make sure that weight stays right in the middle. If it starts to slide, because one side is a little tighter than the other, he's just going to bounce it back to the middle on his own, just kind of shake it to the middle. Good, Hunter. And relax. Thanks. So, couple more points about this. Again, it is mobility, so take your time with it, build it over time. Don't add the weight until you get really close with your hands. I say like 1.5 shoulder width, so probably in here for me. I should be able to dislocate here before I start to add weight. And then you can go as far as you want. I would add 2.5, work my way in, add 5, work my way in. I've seen people do 45-pound bar dislocates, really strong shoulders, obviously, and that took years to develop. That didn't happen overnight, so don't grab a 45-pound bar and try to dislocate with it. All right. Enjoy that. You should do it, in my opinion, after workout, after you're already prepped and warmed up, not really before. If you want to do it before, just keep it light with the PVC if it's just part of your warm up, and take it easy on the reps. Good stuff.